Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I've been doing a lot of decorating in Disney Dreamlight Valley at the moment, and quite of that has caused me to think about how I want my valley to look, and part of the process has definitely involved some planning of where I want my villager homes to look. So I have made some changes, I've made some adjustments, and I thought maybe it would be a good time to share them with you so that you can get some inspiration if you're struggling where to put character homes. I obviously have the Eternity Isle expansion pack, so I have made some movements that way and put some homes in the Eternity Isle, but not that many. So this might help you if you also have Eternity Isle and you're thinking about how to start decorating that as well. Some of these homes aren't decorated at all, and some of them are fully decorated, so I will share with you some of my decorating ideas and plans as well. So I hope this is helpful, but let's get into a deep dive of how my character homes are laid out. So for number one, we are going to start with the Plaza. As you can see, I have my Scrooge's shop and my Chez Remy here, and I also have Remy's house and the Beauty and the Beast castle. I decided to put the Beauty and the Beast castle here because of the kind of colours that I had gone for my whole Plaza area. It's kind of pastel-y, a few little pops of pink and purple here and there, so I thought that that would work nicely. And I feel like it's just the done thing to have your Scrooge's shop, Remy's and Chez Remy all together, because the houses just work so nicely together. I did separate them off a little tiny bit, but I think that whole setup works really well, and the Plaza is a great place to have them because it's so easy to access, and I think that that kind of theme, a lot of people do like town plazas, and I think that that's a good place for them. So I'm really happy with my layout here. I am not so happy about the Beauty and the Beast castle having the invisible space out front of it that you can't decorate. So Game Loft, if you're listening, please fix that, please. So for my meadow, I actually have 5 houses here, which is the most I have in any biome, I think. Most of these are premium shop houses, and it does also include my house as well. So we've got the Mush house, the Fairy house, my cozy cottage, and then over in the far corner I also have Goofy and Mickey's house. I really went for kind of a colour scheme here and wanted it quite natural, which is why I've chosen those particular houses. And I also kind of like the way that Goofy and Mickey's house look together. So those are really kind of my whole thought process behind it. The area is quite natural, and I think that those houses that I've chosen kind of incorporate with that. I definitely think the meadow is one of the biomes where you can really just do whatever you want with it. You could put so many houses here, and it is definitely a good place to think about maybe a neighborhood or something. It's just such a nice place, and probably one of my favorite places that I like to decorate, so you can really go to town with it. My Glade of Trust is only kind of half decorated. I kind of went for a very pink, purpley theme for this area, which is very out of the box for me, but I do have quite a few houses here as well. I have Vanellope's house here, which might seem like a rogue choice, but I quite like it here with everything decorated. I also have the blue cottage here now. It used to be in my meadow, but it's been moved down here. Minnie's house is here, and I also have Ursula, and I have put the house from the premium shop, the haunted house, as well, but I haven't done anything with that yet. I do want to do something, and I want to kind of keep on with the whole theme that I've got going on in this valley. For Vanellope's house, I decided to go for a little arcade area, and then the other two, Minnie and the cottage, are quite natural. There's not too much going on, but there is lots of flowers for Minnie. I thought that that was just very appropriate. Ursula's house, I've just kind of put in the kind of pond area and just left it there. That was actually a recommendation from a viewer during a stream, so really do appreciate that. I haven't spoken about Mother Gothel because you can't really move her, so she's just kind of stuck here, and maybe I will decorate her little island at some point. We shall see. Up next, we have the Sunlit Plateau, and this one has definitely done a bit of a makeover for me. I had this all decorated like jungly, overgrown, but now I've totally redone it with new Eternity Isle stuff. I'm just trying to work my way around it. I've got here Buzz Lightyear's house, which is kind of feeding into the campgrounds that I made with all of the lovely new tents. And I also have Lion King's house, Simba and Nala's house here as well. I also do have Mirabelle's house, which it was here before, and I did a whole speed build for that, and I just want to do it something different about it. I also recently decided to add Woody's carousel here as well, and Scar hasn't moved at all. I think that area is just perfect for Scar. I don't know what I'm going to do with Mirabelle's house and the carousel, or how I can make it really tie in, but a little bit of kind of thought did go through my head, was maybe like a full harvest festival type area with all of the pumpkins and things, because I love that colour tone with this whole biome. I think that works wonderfully, but we shall see, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Up next, we have Frosted Heights. Now, despite this actually being quite a big biome, I do struggle to get a lot of houses in here. So I only have two. I have the Frozen Castle and the kind of Frosted Height. I don't know what it's called. I should know what it's called, but it's like a palace, a snow palace that I got from the premium shop, and I love both of these houses here. I did do some extra work on this biome recently, and I kind of love the way that it's come together, so I'm very happy with this. For the Frozen Castle itself, I decided to make a little bit of a spectacle out front of it. We have some fountains and some bushes, some little flower bed things. For the other house, it's just kind of pretty plain. There wasn't a lot of room here. As I say, I do struggle, and I just felt like it didn't need a lot, so I've just put a sleigh out front of it. As you can see, my forest is pretty empty at the moment. The only real things that I have in here are Merlin's castle. I've moved Rapunzel from Eternity Isle, but I haven't yet done anything with her yet. I cannot wait to decorate that area. I think it's going to be really nice to decorate and really fun. And I also have my pumpkin house over here, which has got its own like pumpkin area. My Merlin's house definitely needs a lot of work. It's just being kind of put in an old area for now, and it's just a mess. My forest is a mess currently, so I think once I've done my Sunlit Plateau, this is going to be the next area that I tackle. Next up, we have Dazzle Beach, and this is kind of the final biome for the valley, and then we'll move on to Eternity Isle. But my beach actually has quite a lot of houses, and some of them I had to move off because it just felt too clogged. This half of the beach is not decorated at all. It needs a lot of work. I have the beach house from the premium shop here because I loved it. I could not say no to that. I also have Moana's house here and Donald. And then off behind me in the water, there is Maui's house as well. And then around this side where I have my beach boardwalk area, I managed to fit in Stitch's house just on the end there. I think that's a nice place for a home, and he kind of fitted the whole vibe that I was going for this area. This is a problematic area for me. I did move one of the water homes away, which we'll see in a bit. I did move Ariel's home away because I didn't enjoy it here. I love Ariel, but I don't love that house. So I did move that away from here. But I think that overall, the whole kind of beach area is quite hard to decorate. I did previously decorate a whole area for Moana, and I love that, and I'm regretting destroying it now. But it is what it is. It's just going to take a lot of decorating to get it back up to a point where I'm happy with it. Just typically, it would start raining whilst I'm trying to film a video. But anyway, we're in Eternity Isle now, and this is the final area. There's not much to talk about here, but I have moved Ariel's house here, which kind of does bother me a little bit because the sand color is slightly different. I have also moved Wally and Eve together. I just thought that's nice. I'll do a whole build for them at some point, I'm sure. I have kept Gaston's house where it should be. I think it just works there. And I have also, controversially maybe, moved Prince Eric's house to Eternity Isle in the desert biome. I just feel like it looks good there. I feel like the color scheme of the house matches nicely with the sand. I know it's not representative of the film, but I just like it being there, and I think it looks cute. And I have Ariel and Eric in the same kind of map, so that's good. So there we have it. That is everywhere I have put all of my villager homes. I honestly don't think I'm going to change them that much from where they are now, and I'm pretty happy with them. Let me know in the comments where you've placed yours. What is your best placement? What do you think could help other people if they're struggling with this? Have a great rest of your day, guys. Bye-bye.